What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. Yesterday, which was Sunday, March 1st, 2020, I was at PAX East 2020 in Boston, Massachusetts for the Marvel Mystery Panel. And at this panel, we saw the debut and unveiling of Marvel Future Revolution, the latest game from NetMarble. This is going to be an open world RPG. And I've got about 25 minutes of video that I got holding my phone up in the air at the event. It shows off lots of stuff. So that is what you're going to see in this video. Also, check it out. I met CynicAlex, and I have to say, he was awesome. Honestly, such a nice dude. It was really cool. We talked for a few minutes, and hopefully in the future, you'll hear the two of us on a video together. And yeah, just great guy. Thank you, Alex, for talking. I hope you enjoyed your short stay in Boston. And enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and check this out. I will talk about my thoughts on this a little bit more in another video, maybe tomorrow or the next day. But for now, enjoy some of the footage from the crowd with Bill Roseman from Marvel Comics, Agent M from Marvel Comics, and some NetMarble guys. Their names are there. So let me know what you think, and like a lot of people, I would probably rather play this on my Xbox or PlayStation or Switch or PC, but it's going to be a mobile game. That's what NetMarble specializes in, and it is what it is. I'm going to take it for what it is, and I'm going to enjoy it, and you'll see lots of videos soon. So here we go.
Agent M. This is my first time at PAX East, and I am so glad we could end the day in this room with all of you and with a very special Marvel mystery panel. Now, we've been teasing it. We're going to announce something here. Are you guys excited for that?
Yeah!
But I'm not here to do it alone. No, I am joined by some wonderful gentlemen already on stage with me. We have a slide to show you who they are. Danny, why don't you kick us off? Tell us who you are and what do you do?
Sure. I'm Danny Koo, Director of Production for Marvel Games.
Hello, I'm Simon Shin, President of NetMarble US. I'm very happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Mark Sumarak. I am the scenario writer for this project.
Hey, true believers, Bill Roseman, VP and Head of Creative for Marvel Games.
We like fun things. Danny, Billy, what are we doing here? Let's just get into some stuff.
Let's just get into some stuff. So, we have been cooperating with NetMarble for a mobile game called Marvel Future Fight for the last 5 years. And, as of February, there are over 120 million installed worldwide. That's how many of you are playing. And it achieved top 10 grossing in a lot of countries as well. We released this initially in 148 countries simultaneously. So this is a very, very exciting achievement. But we're not here to talk about Marvel Future Fight. This is just to set this up.
Yeah, so as Danny said, Marvel Future Fight, it's going on, it's 4 years, going on 5, and we've worked with our great friends at NetMarble even a few years before that. So we have this great relationship where we really trust each other and respect each other. And about 2 years ago, we said, well, what could be next? What could we do that would go along with Marvel Future Fight? But something that would be brand new, a new experience that the fans have never had before. And at Marvel and NetMarble, we love to do things that haven't been done before. So we said, hey, what if we create, for all the true believers around the world, an open world RPG for mobile?
Oh, snap.
First time ever featuring Marvel.
So a little Easter egg for you. 5 years ago when we launched Marvel Future Fight, there's a trailer that Nick Fury was calling for help in the future, right? And then that timestamp...
Yeah, Nick Fury was on a video.
Yeah, it's on a video
from the future.
The timestamp is actually February 24, 2020, and that was the day...
The day that we announced this panel.
What? Coincidence? No, we planned it.
Hashtag it's all connected.
It's all connected. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are the first in the world to see this title. Shall
That's
we?
the announcement. We're done. That's it. See you guys. No. We got something to show them, right?
Yeah, let's just show them what it is.
No matter how many fights you've won, there are still times when it feels like the world is crashing down on you. And on days like this, it actually is. This may look like the end, but at least I don't have to face it alone. Real heroes have each other's backs. And when the time comes to risk our lives, we do it side by side, no questions asked. When it's all falling apart, that's when you stand together. We have a plan. Join us. Because this is not just a fight. This is a revolution.
Future Revolution. So excited. I've watched that trailer so many times. I think that's the first time I've seen it with the full voiceover and all the sound effects. And ooh, man, I got some chills. It looks real good. We're gonna tell you some stuff about the game, some details, a lot of stuff. But first, like, how did this come together? Why are we doing this game here now with Marvel and NetMarble?
Well, like I said, and first of all, this is the world debut of the key art and the logo, and you see it first. So like I said, 4 years we've been working together, right? And the team at NetMarble has been so good at creating all these awesome representations of the characters from the comics and the films, and a lot of them are like taken right from the pages, right? We've even introduced some new characters as well in Future Fight, and then we thought, all right, what's the next step? How can we offer, how about like a really, really deep level of customization? How can we do that? And how can we do it in open world that would allow everyone to get together with strangers, strangers become friends, and go on adventures with your friends. That was really the impetus, like what can be new and different? Oh, what about customization, open world, RPG, all on your phone? I mean, that was a goal.
Yeah, who here has played games online with friends, or with people you didn't know, then they become friends, and then you meet them in real life? I know I have. I've done that numerous times. There's so many of us here, and so that's going to be a really fun aspect. I love that you brought that up, Bill. Danny, you're on the production side of things, working really closely with NetMarble for Marvel games. And as you guys mentioned, we've been doing this for years now, almost 5 years. What is that production process like between our two companies?
Well, we see each other virtually every day, for a start. So NetMarble is great at making mobile games, and with Marvel's storytelling and good characters, we provide great ingredients for the development team to inspire them to come up with great game, and great story, right? with the success of Future Fight, it is a natural, next step of partnership, if you will, to collaborate together for this very ambitious, big open world title, and it's also multiplayer, right?
Yeah, that's true, Danny. Thank you. We NetMarble work with Marvel more than 5 years, and during this partnership, all NetMarble team become a big fan of Marvel, right? We watch all the Marvel movie, we enjoy comics, and when we have a great idea about our creative or any picture, so we discuss together, and Marvel team gives a lot of inspiration, also gives a lot of idea to be fun for the Marvel universe and Marvel fans. So I think it helps a lot of our productions. So also we built up strong trust each other based on each party's expertise, right? So Marvel team trusts us especially about game production, so it helps a lot about our production process more efficient. I truly believe NetMarble and Marvel become a big, as a one team to make this happen, right? So I'm very excited to work together for this new project, Marvel Future Revolution. Yeah. By the way, so our production team, I wish our production team come together with me to here, but they were not able to be here. But I'm here, and we, the NetMarble team, prepare a lot of cool stuff for you today. Here, right?
Thank you. Yeah, you better believe it. Now, Danny, I've known you a couple of years now, and you get very excited when you start coming into a project, and you're like, here, sit down, let me show you this, let me show you this, let me show you this. Same thing with you, Bill. You grab me, sit me down, watch the cinematic, what do you think? All that kind of stuff. How did this project, Marvel Future Revolution, how did it actually begin to take shape?
So, as Bill explained, 2 years ago we started concepting. Before that, we actually went to a hole-in-the-wall tofu place, Korean tofu place, and we were discussing with NetMarble Monster CEO Ken Kim, who can't be here. He sent his regards, by the way. We were like, Future Fight is cool. What is the next big thing? Like through food, Korean food is fantastic. It inspired us to come up with like multiple ideas of like, hey, would it be cool if like all of us play as Spider-Man, all of us play as Captain America, and then we're like, how do we make it happen, Bill? What's the story?
And that's what's key, and we'll get into it, but I'm glad you said that everything we do at Marvel, everything, comic books, animation, film, games, it's all rooted in story, in storytelling. Because you, Marvel fans, are incredibly smart, and that's part of why you love Marvel. Our characters, if they just collide together, then it's just like two action figures colliding, and who cares? But a Marvel fan wants a reason why. Why is this happening? What is the motivation of each side? What are their goals? Why must they collide? Why do I care about this fight that they're having? What are the stakes of what's happening? So those are all the questions we start asking ourselves, and we start thinking about the story at the same time as gameplay, so it's truly one experience.
We're gonna fight. Let's talk a little bit about this. Mark, Bill, you guys are the big story brains here. What sort of villains are on the table?
So, as Mark said, you're on this world. We're calling it the primary Earth, Prime Earth, and it's already experienced a convergence. So what that means, it's our world, but it's been kind of like smushed together with others. So so that means there will be areas that are two things together. For example, you talk about Xandar. Well, we're going to see that today. So Xandar is like, what if Xandar, which is the planet, the headquarters of the Nova Corps, right? So they're the intergalactic peacekeepers. What if Xandar and Earth collided on Earth? So you have this area called Xandar that's very sci-fi and slick and futuristic. And so you would think, well, what kind of villains do the Nova Corps face? And you might find them there. And then next to that, you might have an area like Sakaar, which is the battle world that the Incredible Hulk was sent to in the Planet Hulk series. That's where he was sent to this desert, kind of apocalyptic land, and he went from gladiator to emperor. So you might find an area like Sakaar on Earth that's this kind of desert, wasteland, all about fighting and survival. and it's all about, well, what kind of villains would be on there. So when you look at this selection of villains, the two captains, Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, we then think about, well, who would be coolest to face them? Let's go into the vault, let's go into the comics, and let's unleash them.
If only we had something to share with this lovely audience of who these villains are and what they look like.
Oh.
We actually do.
Dang it, Danny, you're great. That's great. I love that we have Red Goblin. That's only a year and change old from the comics. Red Goblin is a relatively recent.
Exactly. Yeah, we look to go. We like to go all the way back to the '60s and bring our favorite MODOK. But you know, we went to last year, and it was the swan song of writer Dan Slott on his huge, historic, record-setting, Amazing Spider-Man run. And in the story, Norman Osborn got infected with the Carnage symbiote. So he went from Green Goblin to Red Goblin. And everyone thought it was really cool. And so we're like, hey, yeah, how can we kick Green Goblin up a notch? Well, let's look to the comic books. And just from a year ago, hey, boom, let's put Red Goblin in there. Omega, like.
I think we have another piece to show here. Is that right?
Sure.
Of course.
Yes. I like you, Danny. Sure.
Of this 3D open world of Xanarth and Sakaar.
So we have, Spider-Man, we have Captain America, and we have Captain Marvel, and we have Doctor Strange, right? And also Marvel Universe has a bunch of superheroes, right? So we are currently working on more heroes. Once the production going on, we will reveal more information about that.
Yeah, for today, we're
It's
just
just
going to show you the first four playable characters. There will be more,
Yeah.
but not today to
Yeah.
show you.
Important word there is the first four.
Yes,
First.
that's the right expression. Yeah, and also as you can see, we put a lot of effort to make AAA quality of character expression and outfit, visual right quality, right? So it was very challenging, but we tried to implement like a full high quality 3D modeling experience on smartphone.
So,
And then on top of that, we are going to give you colors variation as well. So if all of us in this room decided to play as Spider-Man, we're pointing at each other. But we would know that, who is who, because we're able to customize our own version of Spider-Man.
And you're right, Ryan, even before you get to the customization, you look and you're like, Captain Marvel. Oh, that's Captain Marvel, I recognize her. I didn't quite see her in that exact costume. So our goal for all of our games is we want to offer the freedom to our partners to make the characters instantly recognizable, but distinct for each game.
Yeah.
So when you look at the detailing of Captain America's suit and Doctor Strange's suit, you know who they are, but you're like, oh, look at that detailing of their Captain America. There's a little more black here, and the straps are a little bit different. We want to make sure that, because the teams, they live at these games for years, and so do you. So we want to make sure that the character feels unique and different and very ownable. Like this is the Marvel Future Revolution Captain Marvel. But then, on top of that, you now add the customization.
Ryan, guess what?
what's up, Danny?
We have a video.
We have a video. Let's play the dang thing.
Yeah.
Why, Cap? Why? Yes, and we have gameplay to show.
Yeah, just a short glimpse today, just to give you a taste. It's not going to be long, but we're going to show you gameplay recorded from the game.
Great. Let's see it.
Yes? All right.
before, but there's another character in there that you might find familiar. Let's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
let's see.
Yes.
That's a URL.
Yeah.
URL, man.
Okay.
What?
This is Agent M in the game.
Yeah.
That's a handsome character.
Welcome to Fight. Oh wait, Ryan. This is real, and we brought videos. You guys want to see it?
Agent M reporting for duty.
Ain't that big? I don't know where you got that voice. Really strange.
Ryan, we're always watching and recording you.
I love pouches. I wear a lot of flannel. It's very on brand.
Stash?
The stash. The modeling on the stash alone probably took y'all a couple weeks, so I appreciate it.
Live pixels.
Just wait till you see your Sakar armor.
This is Hydra, Hydra America style.
This is a subtle way of announcing something extra there. Okay, cool. That is amazing. Are there more surprises? Can I wrap it up? All right. You guys have been amazing. Everybody watching at home, everybody here at PAX East, thanks for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Make sure you go to MarvelFutureRevolution.com and stay tuned for a lot more info. I'm Ryan. These are the people making Marvel Future Revolution. And this is Marvel, your universe.